Hey guys, Eric here. Just wanted to go over the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight that I didn't bother watching, and you shouldn't have bothered watching either. I think us as a society have to stop watching things like this and stop putting money into things like this. I understand that it was on a free streaming service on Netflix, but Netflix tracks what you watch. And so if you watch this, you are part of the problem. I saw a lot of people complaining about the fight. A lot of people said it was lackluster, it wasn't fun to watch, etc. If you don't want to see things like this, you need to stop watching things like this. I didn't bother watching it. I wasn't going to watch it. I knew what the outcome was going to be. I don't understand the delusion of people thinking that Mike Tyson at 58 years old was going to beat Jake Paul in a boxing match where they're wearing 14-ounce gloves and it's 2-minute rounds. It was clear from everything that I've read, because again, I'm not going to watch it, that Jake Paul won almost every single round. I looked at the scorecards on Yahoo Sports, and one of the judges gave Jake Paul all 8 rounds. The reason this irritates me is because if we are trying to get rid of this influencer generation of boxers and creators being involved in these things, you have to stop watching the things they put out. It's just that simple. You vote with 2 things realistically in life. You vote with what you watch and consume, and you vote with your dollars. And those 2 things, people just can't seem to stop watching and buying this shit. And I don't understand it. Stop it. Stop it. It's like a bunch of addicts. I can't tell you the number of text messages I got asking me if I was watching this. Why? Why am I going to watch this? I would rather watch an episode of Street Beefs over this. At least that stuff's funny. This is sad. I'm putting out this video in hopes of the people who watch the Jake Paul Tyson fight, that they will look at that and then also be able to go, oh, that was obvious and embarrassing and I shouldn't have watched that and I shouldn't have involved myself with it at all. And basically apply that thought to this upcoming fight between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. Do I think that the Jon Jones-Stipe Miocic fight is as one-sided as the Jake Paul Tyson fight? No. I think Stipe could absolutely win this fight. But Stipe is a 6-1 underdog for a reason. He hasn't fought in 4 years. I know I've said this so many times. People are probably sick of hearing this. But it's been 4 years since he's fought. He was knocked out in his last fight against the actual heavyweight champion in Ngannou. Ngannou left and vacated the belt, and then Jon Jones came up and basically took a vacated belt against a serial Gane. This fight doesn't matter. Watching this fight is a vanity piece for watching Jon Jones or helping Jon Jones make more money. There's nothing wrong with looking up the next day and seeing what the results were. And if Stipe wins, you can watch the fight then. But in reality, if you actually care about stopping this kind of shit from being put out, you have to stop watching it and purchasing it. This is a fight that doesn't matter and shouldn't be the fight that should be going on. Everybody on earth knows that it should be Tom Aspinall against Jon Jones, or Jon Jones should vacate his belt and it should be Tom Aspinall against, I don't know, any of the other top heavyweights in the division. Stipe, unfortunately, is not still a top heavyweight in the division, and Jon Jones isn't really either. Having one win against a serial Gane, a guy that was beaten by Francis Ngannou, at that time the current heavyweight champion, does not make you automatically the best heavyweight in the world. You got Tom Aspinall out here starching guys in 2 minutes. His highlight reel is crazy. This fight doesn't matter. Don't watch it. We as a society need to let go of old things and make new things. I have noticed in the last 10 years, it just seems like we are constantly recycling things and going back to old stuff and not making new stuff at all. A lot of our movie stars are aging. A lot of our athletes seem to be aging, and people are just holding on to this idea of Mike Tyson of the 90s. Again, Mike Tyson's last major fights he had were in the early 90s. He lost to Buster Douglas in 1990. Most of his fights were in the 80s. I don't understand. We have this like nostalgia for these athletes to be able to come back and like, I guess, get glory one last time. It just doesn't make any sense. You're seeing it in almost everything. If you look at it like in video games as an example, I mean, I pulled this up really quick, but there's so many remakes or sequels that we're not making almost anything new, and it's worse in movies. But I mean, you got Donkey Kong, you got Star Wars, right? We have Tales of Grace F remastered. Never even heard of that, but it's a remaster. You scroll down a little bit really quick here. You're at Sniper Elite. We're at Spider-Man 2, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, Sid Meier's Civilization 7. I even like those games, but still, we need 7 of them. Assassin's Creed, Legends of Heroes Trail Through Daybreak. Never heard of it, but the second one apparently. Monster Hunter Wild, so another Monster Hunter game, right? You just go through these and you just see 2 on this one, 2 on this one, right? You scroll down. It's just constant with these new games. There's always another sequel coming out, and video games aren't even as bad. When you go to movies are wild. Everything's a sequel. Everything's a remake, damn near. Mission Impossible, another Mission Impossible. Jurassic World Rebirth, another one. Fantastic Four, another one. Superman, another one. This is a Michael Jackson documentary, I'm guessing, but didn't we already do one of those? Captain America, another one. Constantine 2. Tron 3, I guess is what that says. SpongeBob movie, another one. Smurfs movie, another one, right? Got 2 movies I've never heard of that look new. Maybe they're not. Who knows? It could be. I mean, it could be a remake of a movie I don't remember. Ghost of Tsushima is based on a video game. Another Minecraft movie. Dodgeball 2. We scroll through a little bit. Ben 10 is based on a TV show. Armor Wars. That's a Marvel's thing. It has Tony Stark involved somehow still in it because apparently Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. Aladdin 2. I don't know if that. Oh, it says live action. That'll be great because the first one was really, really good. I wonder if Will Smith will come out and slap somebody in that one. Passions of the Christ Resurrection. We're doing fucking Passions of the Christ 2. Is that what we're doing now? That's crazy. Like, what? It's Snow White, right? Highlander. That's the remake. Sherlock Holmes 3. Mad Max. Again, right? You scroll down. Stargate. This looks like a remake of Stargate, right? Zootopia 2. The Conjuring again. What is that? The 7th one of those? Avatar fucking 8, whatever this is. How to Train Your Dragon live action. You just keep going down the line, and it's just so many 2s and like blood. There's another Final Destination. Another one. Man, it's just at a certain point, you kind of have to let go of this stuff, right? Like, we have to move on. We have to make new things. We have to have new stars. I don't like Jake Paul. Everybody wanted Jake Paul to lose. Nobody wanted Jake Paul to win. I didn't see anybody. Everybody said the same thing. Almost everybody I know said the same thing. They go, I think Jake Paul is going to win if I had to put money up, but I want Tyson to win. That's almost everybody. And if that's how the fight's going to go, why are you watching it? This is what Jake Paul wants. This is what these people want. They want a spectacle that's going to draw a lot of people to make a lot of money. It's going to be lackluster and fucking boring. No one's going to care. Stop watching it. Stop watching it. It's insane. It's the same thing with these UFC fights tonight. Don't pay for them. If you don't want people like John Jones and Dana White being able to just kind of like, yeah, we're going to throw out these kind of dumb fucking fights that no one actually, that don't mean anything at all, then don't watch it. Don't watch it. Or go somewhere where it's being played and you can watch it for free. Or, I don't know, figure out another way, wink, wink, to do it, if that makes sense. But don't pay for it. It's fucking stupid. That's all. Just wanted to complain a little bit about this. I find it really frustrating. Like I said, I got a lot of text about this, and it's insane. We don't need this. We don't need more of this. Stop engaging with it. It's your fault. I had so many people afterwards send me videos about like how bad it was and like making fun of it. I'm like, you watched it. I didn't watch it. If you watch it, you're the problem. That's all. Thanks.